Hey guys, Black Ray here, and welcome to my channel. Okay, so I want to show you guys how you can make the swords on the new map Citadelle des Morts. So yeah, let's go for it. But before you actually hop in game, we need to have, it would be very useful if you have shock charges. If you don't have shock charges, doesn't matter. You can use dead wire in the game, but this doesn't mean you wouldn't have to spend the 500 salvage to put dead wire on your gun. And also, I would highly recommend you take a suppressor on your gun because it just means that you will get more salvage, and this would mean that you can upgrade your rarity quicker if you're going to stick to the gun that you're using. Which, for me, I really like to use the KSV because it will get me to the Pack-a-Punch, and once I'm at the Pack-a-Punch, there's a location that I can either buy it off the wall for a green or a blue rarity, so usually I'll wait until it's blue, and then I can just pick it off the wall. So that's why I like to use the KSV. So yeah, suppressor on your gun, shock charges. That's really all you're gonna need for to make the 4 swords. So let's hop in game right now. So once you're spawned in, I'm gonna pause it so you guys don't hear the Ravenov or Revenov, whatever he's called, talking in the background the whole time. Once you spawn in, I recommend you just stay in spawn until round 9, and whenever it's round 9, you'll have enough points to go through the map, get some perks, get your armor, and then I'll show you how you can make all 4 of the swords. So get to round 9, and I'll meet you there. Okay, and so once you're at round 9, you should be around 20k points and around 2,000 salvage if you've just gotten headshots all the time and you have a suppressor on your gun, and there's actually a bit of salvage right here. Boom. Okay, so once you're at round 9, I'm kind of gonna not edit as much in this video because I want to show you guys the map, and it'll be easier for you guys to follow if you guys can just follow me from spawn towards where you need to go. So, first of all, you're gonna want to hang a right over here and open this gate. And second of all, a rat.
Oh shit! A rat!
I should not get myself in here. Then you've got the little well area that I like to call. Just go up here next to Speed Cola, take the points, always take the points. Then open this gate towards the main castle. Because you can't open the door of the castle. Okay, no you can't. Okay, you're gonna want to go to the left or to the right. It doesn't really matter which gate you pick to open. You can take the points. Then hop over here towards the cannon, and you're gonna want to... I was gonna say charge the cannon. Is that a ring? You're gonna want to crank the cannon so it faces the gate. Then shoot the cannon to open the door. Boom. And boom. And then just jump down here and go through the gate. Now, because you've got so many points, you have points enough to drink jug and to get yourself some armor here, and I really recommend you do that. Then you come over here, open this door. Then you're in the main, well, I call this the sort of main area here because this is where the 4 knights are located, where you can get your...
Told you I'm a crack shot.
So we're gonna quickly get rid of this guy. Okay, grab the salvage, and then once you're through the gate, you're gonna want to hang a right to this door here, where it tells you to open. Then you are in the quick revive room. Just take that. I'm actually gonna take myself some quick revive too.
No. Just
open this door.
No.
And we are now in the Pack-a-Punch room. We will shoot 2 locks, and now I'm gonna pop my Insta-Kill Gobblegun.
Why does it taste of
Then reload my gun too.
dreams and
Take that, shoot that open. A Doppelgast will come out, but because you've got Insta-Kill, you should easily be able to kill this guy. I think I just killed all the zombies. No, I did not. Okay. I left the zombie alive. Good. Points.
Oh, nice
Do that, and then put the blood crystal in the portal, and boom, Pack-a-Punch is open now. And with Pack-a-Punch open, we can now go over here. And over here, now we have a blue KSV, which I will buy. And then I'll be able to Pack-a-Punch this one once I've got enough points. But now, we've got armor, we've got the 2 perks that I wanted. And we are at the Knight's Room at round 9. At round 9, I mean. Now, let's kill the zombie. And at round 10, at random, there will be these zombies that are wearing the like knight helmet. You will have to kill those and you will get a stamp. So I'll meet you guys again when I have that stamp. And it's actually a spider round or a bug round, which is actually good because you will be you'll spot the zombie with the knight thing easier. Here they are. It's these guys you're looking for. These will always drop this thing, the stamp, which you will need to collect. And I've got some time. You will be able to go to either one of the statues and grab the sword. That's how you get the basic sword. So now that we've got the ability to get the basic sword, we're going to start with the electric sword, which is the stag sword. So first, for the first part of this, you're going to want to come back down over here towards the quick revive area. And in here, a armored zombie will spawn that will hold a there you go. The armored zombie will have a lightning rod, and you need to collect 3 of these, which this is the first location. Once you've got that first rod, you're going to want to come over to the front of the castle. Once you're at the front of the castle, head left to Speed Cola, and you will see on the wall here is an electric box. You can either shock charge it. I think I missed through that. Okay, I actually missed through that, but if you actually throw it on the electric box, it will give you a lightning rod. If you missed like I did, you can either buy another shock charge, which is 500 salvage, or you can buy electric cherry, or you can buy dead wire for your gun, which I'm going to choose for dead wire because it's also 500 salvage. I cannot believe that I missed that. Okay, and then you can just shoot the electrical box and it'll give you another lightning rod. And for the third and final lightning rod, you're going to want to come to the front of the castle and go to the right of the castle. Open this door here. And then right here, right next to the Deadshot machine, it will be against these crates. You can pick it up, and then you'll have all 3 of the lightning rods. And now all you need to do is head over. You can easily just mantle onto these walls, by the way. You don't have to use the stairs there. You can come onto the wall of the castle here, and here you will see this pot, I guess, urine, whatever. And put all 3 lightning rods in, and then it'll start this little sequence here. I will keep one of these zombies alive because that is going to end the round, and you're going to want to run around with them. I am gonna, I'm not gonna do it right now, but if you feel kind of unsafe here, you can easily just pop the shields up gobblegum, and this will be a lot easier. So I've got lightning on my sword now. Now you're going to want to melee that urine, that pot. Just kill a whole lot of zombies and you should get lightning every few seconds on your rod. There you go. You get another lightning on my sword. And I recommend doing this at the end of the round with 1 zombie alive because, you know, it'll be a lot less crowded that way. There he goes. strike the pot again, and then once it's charged, press square on it or just your interaction button, and it will give you the lightning sword. So now that we've made this one, we can put this one back, and we can make another one, which I'm gonna go for the Raven Sword, or the Dark Sword now.
Sit the fuck down.
So, for the Dark Sword, you're gonna wanna come where I am right now, you know, where you can collect the swords, then head into this room right here. In this room, you will find a little statue that you will need. It can either spawn here, here, and every time it will be different, and for me it's right here. It is for me right now, I think that's the fish skull, I think it's the fish skull statue. It will be different animals as a little skull statue, so it can be like a fish or a raven head. But once you've got that statue, you're gonna want to go to the front of, you know, to spawn again actually, not just to the front of the whole thing. And then you will see this sort of alleyway staircase down, and then over here you will have this wheel. Interact with the wheel and you will put the statue in it, interact with it another time, you will put the sword in it, and interact with it a third time so you can put in a code. Now, my friend here that's doing the editing, most of the editing, is going to be putting a screenshot on the screen, and you can just take a screenshot of this picture. I got this, by the way, from Mr. Raffle Waffles. Everyone knows him as like I'm gonna pause it for a minute. There, I'm gonna pause it for a minute. Everybody knows him as one of the biggest zombies YouTubers. But I got that screenshot from him. It's a very good sort of screenshot to just pull that up whenever you need one of these codes. So I have to actually take it myself now first. Here it is. So I've got the Scorpion. Yeah. So I've got the Scorpion statue. So you need to look at the codes, and the only thing I do is I look at the upper ring. Well, both of the rings, but the upper part. So the upper part is a triangle with a stripe down, up, with a stripe in it, up. So that's this. And then the next one is a sort of... It's this one right here. It's this one, with the hook to the left, to the right. There you go. And then you want to submit. And boom. You will find a portal sponge in this room. And now you have to guide these orbs that come out of the thing.
Based on recent events, I'll take this as a win.
Okay. Just be safe. You're gonna want to guide these orbs into that dark portal. These orbs will follow you, by the way. So you need to stand behind the purple portal, and the orbs will just fly into this. You're just gonna want to run around with zombie. Again, I recommend just having one zombie here because, and I'm gonna pop this thing so that I have my armor back. Because I'm probably gonna get hit a lot from these things. Just run around like this with the zombie and it should... There we go. Okay, now the portal is gonna go up here, and this is the last time that it needs to do this. Okay. Okay, and it's finally done now. So now you can follow the purple orb back to where the sword is. And then after it's done its thing, you can interact with the sword, and the sword will be, I guess, pulled into the dark ether, and it will be imbued with dark ether energy, and then you will have the dark sword.
The Owls employed serious dark arts to forge that for the Raven. The backward way to show your love.
Okay, so I'm at the end of round 12. Meanwhile, I got my stamp, I also got my gun pack punched, and I also got Vulture Aids perk. But now we're gonna make the Lion Sword. Actually, let's first make the Fire Sword, which is the Dragon Sword. There you go. So for this one, you're gonna want to head into the beginning of the castle here, up the stairs, and you'll see a dragon statue. You'll have to put the sword in the
Could
statue,
go either way on that, if I'm honest.
and now you will have 3 sort of cauldrons. You'll have 3 cauldrons around the map that will have fire in it. You will need to grab the fire, or whatever's in the fire, and bring it to that dragon, and just interact with it. So the first location of the first cauldron is right here on top of the walls of the castle. So just grab it and then quickly run all the way towards the middle here. And this is why I recommend having Jug, because it will take pieces of your health while holding the fire. And it will spawn in zombies, and there's a reason why it spawns in zombies. I'm gonna tell you about that reason now. But the second fire location is to the left here. To the right, I mean, not left. Head downwards this path, and you will see another cauldron that's on fire. Now you'll grab the fire, and while doing this, you can melee zombies like this. They will be one shot. You can also just run into them, sort of slide into them, and they should instantly die then as well. That's also a quick little tip. But you can also just melee them, and they give you your health back. Boom, that's the second fire. So just run around, melee the zombies, and you will get your health back. Now, you want to head to the left or the right, it doesn't matter which one you pick, because you will need to head to the spawn area. And at the spawn area, you will see there's another cauldron. Then grab the fire out of this cauldron, and I'm going to run to this side now, because I feel like this is going to be a little bit quicker. And now just go around meleeing zombies. This should be very easy to do. Melee this zombie right here, boom. And then just put the fire in it, and you will have the fire sword. I'm at the end of 13 now, and now I have my final stamp. I can get my final sword, which is my favorite sword, the Lion Sword. Once you grab the sword, bugs will spawn that are glowing. You will want to not kill them yet, because you will need these. You will run towards the beginning here, then take a left towards Speed Cola. And at the Speed Cola area, you will have a door in the alleyway here that will have a lion head on it. Now you want to kill one of these bugs.
Knock that one for 6.
And then you will have a glow around your sword. Now you want to melee this door, and it will have a symbol. And you will have to do this in total of 4 times. Just kill the bug, slap the sword. Slap the door. But there is no other one with a glow. So what you're gonna do now, if you don't have 4 of these, just progress a round, and naturally another one will spawn. So just progress the round, and another one will spawn in. Usually you will have 4 of those, so this is a rare occasion, which I'm happy I got this rare occasion, because now you guys know what to do if you guys get this rare occasion. Which, it's actually right here, so let's kill it, melee the door here, and there you go. Now the door is completely, is complete. So I'm gonna run around the zombies here, kind of try to guide them in one area here. I'm gonna throw Semtex here. So most of them are dead. And now I'm gonna press square or my interact button on the door, and the zombies will leave you alone. And you'll spawn inside here.
Ambiguous, if you ask me.
Now, you're going to want to enter the sword, or put the sword in here with your interaction button, and it will spit out these little symbols, and you will have symbols here. Just shoot the symbols in the correct order, which goes the circle with the dot first, then it is the snowflake logo, then it is the triangle logo, and then as last it is the circle with the vertical stripe in it. The horizontal stripe, I mean.
My bad. That was
Now you're just gonna grab your sword here, and you will have made the lion sword.
Tested his sight in all the wrong ways.
By the way, I just got melee macchiato. I do recommend you guys take melee macchiato because this perk is just makes your gun here a lot better. Your gun? Your sword, I mean. Okay, so the lion sword actually, once you do its charge attack, will do a sort of field around you, and you will be able to instantly take down zombies by running through them. Also, before I tell you anything else about the other swords, you can block attacks as well from the zombies. So the moment they are gonna hit, you can press L1, or I don't know what it is on PC. You can just press the block button, and it will block the attacks from the zombies, which is actually pretty nice. And the charge attack for the lion sword does this. You'll be able to, you will see this whole spinning effect around you, and you'll be able to charge through all the zombies. Also, just something that I don't think I have mentioned yet in this video, the way you actually get your charge attack is by killing zombies, around 20 to 30 zombies, and you'll notice when you have the charge attack, once, right now it's glowing. I'm pretty sure I don't have it right now. No, it's not charged yet. It will glow a lot more once it's charged. And there you go, you kind of hear the little raven sound, and for each zombie, for each sword rather, it will be the sound that it is, you know, what animal it is from. And what this sword does right now is, like I told you before, it makes a cut sort of in the air into the dark ether, and this works exactly like a Casimir grenade, so this is a pretty good sword.
I hope your asshole friends are paying attention.
Okay, so with the electric sword, what this does, it will charge the sword, of course, and it will send out a beam much like this.
Daisies aren't gonna push themselves up.
And as you can see, it kills the whole horde, but it doesn't instantly down them, and I think in later rounds this will get worse. So to me, this is a pretty bad sword, but it's still a pretty good wonder weapon. And here we have the fire sword, which is, its charge attack is much like the fire stab from Origins, where it will put out three sort of fireballs that will explode, much like this.
That's all she wrote.
And that kills a horde, but I'm pretty sure, again, at later rounds, this will get worse.
Sit the fuck down.
But this is a pretty cool sword overall as well. Personally, all swords are pretty good. But yeah, I'm at the end of my little tutorial here. Now you guys know how to make all 4 swords and how to, you know, use them and what they do. Again, you can block attacks, you can just swipe like normal, and you can do your charge attack. Personally, if I need to say which one is my favorite sword, it is much more likely this one. The lion sword, or the light sword, is my personal favorite because it's pretty easy to make and it is pretty powerful compared to the other ones. But if I need to rank them on worst to best, I think first is the dark sword, the Raven Sword. Second is the Light Sword. Then third is the Fire Sword. And fourth in last place is the Electric Sword. Personally, I think that's kind of how I like to rank them on power and stuff, because I think the Dark and the Light Swords are way more powerful than the first two, the last two here, because the beam just doesn't kill pretty much instantly like how the Raven or the Lion one does, and the Fire one is a little bit like the Lightning Sword, because I think the damage, I haven't taken it to high rounds yet, but I think the damage kind of scales down, whereas the Dark and the Light Sword just instantly kill, I think, forever. But again, I'm not too sure about the other swords. If they instant kill forever, I don't think so. But yeah, that was the video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys feel free, just comment on the video what you think is good of the video and what you think is bad. And also, comment what swords are your favorite. If you have a favorite sword or not. Because I'd like to know what your favorite is. And if you guys have some critique on what I think is the best one or not, just tell me what your favorite is or not. But yeah. Okay, so now I've shown all of the swords. Okay, so now that I've shown how to build all of the swords, and now that you know what all of the swords do, this is the end of the video. But leave a like on the video and actually tell me if you guys want to know how to make the... Okay, so I'm at the end of the video. Now you guys know how to make all 4 of the swords and what the swords do. So if you guys like this, leave a like. It really helps out a lot, and subscribe too. It helps out a lot if you like this content. You can just subscribe and like, and it makes me know that I should make more videos on zombies, and maybe on some other games too. So, if you guys liked, leave a like. If you guys want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe, and leave a comment as well if you think it was a good video or not. And also, leave a comment on what you think are, you know, what your order is of the swords, because mine, my order personally is... I think the Raven is the best one, but my favorite one is the Lion Sword. So, for my number 1 is the Raven, then a number 2 the Light, then a number 3 the Fire Sword, and a number 4 the Electric Sword. That, for me, is my rating. So, feel free to tell me your rating, and yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Goodbye.
Those things get super icky up close.
Yes, they do.